What's up everyone, welcome back, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel where we talk about all things volleyball. Alright you guys, I know it has been a long time since I have filmed a volleyball reaction video. I know, I'm sorry about that. But summer was crazy with Team USA, and we will get to that probably in another video, but I am back in Poland for my 11th season, my second season with Zaksa Volley. So in honor of the season starting in 1 week, we're gonna take it back to last May 22nd, 2022, for the CEV Champions League final between Zaksa Volley, my team, and Trentino Volley, the team from Italy, who we matched up with in the final. This was a classic Champions League final battle. My first Champions League final. I can't wait to watch this third set. Let's just get into it. All right, third set, 17-all, Trento serving. This was a great match. Look at that crowd in Ljubljana, Slovenia. Lavia with the serve. Okay, fought it off to the 3-meter line, and Kamil Semenuk, who is not on our team anymore, he moved to Perugia in Italy, puts that high ball away. I think most of us know he was pretty much just on fire this match, but first of all, I just want to check out this pass. Let's see. Let's check out this pass. Pause, slow-mo. Okay, I wish I had gotten out my arms a little bit earlier. It's not bad, but because this is such a pretty hard serve there by Lavia, I just fight it off to the 3 meters because you can't always make these balls perfect. But in this case, tough serve, fight it off to the 3-meter line, high, and give our chance to the hitter and the setter to make a good play. And obviously they did. All right, David serving, David Smith, he's back for another year. He's right upstairs, puts it in. The monster block. So this pass goes a little bit to our left into position 2 on the volleyball court. So in this case, I believe our scouting report was to kind of leave the middle there for Semenuk to block it. And you can see Reno, our middle, leaves pretty early there. And then Lukasz Kaczmarek, such a great right side blocker, gets that block. But we had 2 blocks up there, which was really important against Micheletto, one of the best outside hitters in the world, and 20-year-old from Italy, I believe. David serving again, 19-17. Nice serve, right in the middle, gets him out of system. Tight. Transition here. They get a nice touch. Svertoli was playing really good defense this match. Oh, David, I think you could have had that. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I think you could have. But the frustrating part about this play is that we get them out of system, and then we get almost this perfect situation where Śliwka is setting the ball to Kaczmarek, but they get a great touch. Look at that block. That block is huge. Get a nice dig. They put up another high ball to Lavia on the right side. High hands. We always talk about high hands, putting that ball away. Now Micheletto serving lefty. Let's see if this spin is nasty. Woo! Did you guys see that? We're gonna watch it again. That curve, and that's why lefty serves can be pretty difficult because they start in position 5 here and it goes all the way to our position 5. Normally you don't see that serve with that kind of spin because we see a lot of right-handers, but a lefty spin is just a little bit different. Out of system, high ball. Ah! The tip, that is just nasty. Look, 3 blockers up. The defenders are super deep in the court because he was going high hands, deep in the court, crazy hits, basically. So he decides to pull the trigger and go with the short shot. And you can see how all of us are just like, that was insane. All right, Lukasz serving, 2018. Look at that crowd, that was so awesome. Good pass by Trento to the quick. Oh, missed the dig, Erik. Let's watch this again. So I think the one thing about this move is that you can see right here, I kind of take a step back. And I'm not sure why, I think I just kind of got in that habit last year of doing that. But as the ball comes, I make this late move forward there and miss the ball. So I'm wondering, what if I had just stayed in that spot initially, started right there, and then made that move inside? Could have been maybe a little bit different. Maybe a different outcome, but Podrashkinin, he's a great middle blocker, kind of a hard hit, and it was a nice side out by them. All right, who's serving here? Ooh, Pinali, serving sub for Trento. Look at this. That is just pretty much a perfect volleyball play. Good serve, Śliwka fights it off about 8-9 feet. In this situation, great pass. Semenuk, high off the hands. I don't know what else to say. Pretty much the best volleyball play. Now Semeniuk serving. Now out of all the things that Seven did great in this match, he'll even admit his serving was not his best. I don't know what happened here. What happened? Let's see. In the net, I don't know, he was missing a few. He was doing, I think, 1 or 2 foot faults. He was so frustrated with that after the game, despite winning everything and killing every ball. It was hilarious to see and be around, but he was mad about the serving despite playing pretty much perfectly in every other aspect of the game. All right, Spertili serving, good serve. Oopsies. All right, so you can see we take a little step left here, right there, which opens up this seam. I remember in real time, I thought that was mine, and it probably could have been watching this, but slow-mo, it just had a lot of spin that tailed away, and I'm just gonna give credit to Spertili for a very, very nice serve. But obviously you don't want that to happen at 21-21. Somebody gotta go, you gotta cross. Someone go in the front, someone go in the back, collide, something to get the hand on the ball to keep it up. Hopefully. All right, so we call timeout, 21 all. What? That was an insane pass. So you can see we step left again, a pretty big step left trying to protect these seams. Spertili goes cross court. Semeniuk fights it off, good ball, and then Śliwka just misses it by a little. Overall, a pretty good play. He just missed it by this much because the Trento block was there, and it is a pretty big block. Dang it, that was nice. Spertili again, going cross court. What? Ah, what a pass. I gotta slow-mo this. Look at his shoulders. Despite being completely sprawled out to his right, he drops that left shoulder. His shoulders are over. His platform breaks a little bit, but that's okay in this situation because he makes contact already and just makes a perfect pass. And then Śliwka comes back right in the seam, puts the ball away, makes up for that mistake he made the last time, which was barely a mistake. All right, Christoph Reno playing. He was actually our 3rd middle blocker throughout this year, but because we had an injury in the Polish League finals, he played in this match and stepped up huge. So let's see him serve here. Goes with the hybrid off the tape, perfect pass. Oh, Levia puts it away. So you can see Elvis Janusz here, Marcin Janusz, is one-on-one. So he tries to make a big move here, kind of gets caught, and Levia takes advantage and puts it away. I think we did call a commit here. So David Smith right there, committed on the middle. I mean, look at Lisinach here. So we have a one-on-one on the outside, advantage to Trento, and they put it away. All right, Kaziski serving, legend from Bulgaria, still playing at such a high level. Perfect pass. I have my phone to throw, but just look at this pass by Oleg. Such great technique. Balls on your right, volleyballs, passes on your right, are not the easiest to pass sometimes because naturally, I don't know, we just don't practice it a lot maybe. But look at him, his shoulders are just over. He makes that angle with his platform. It's extended, just beautiful. And then they commit on David because David was doing so well this game that it leaves the pipe open for Semeniuk, who puts it away. So it's always a cat and mouse game. Like, are we gonna set the middle? Our team's gonna set the big over the middle. Can we pass enough to create that pressure on the middle blockers, on the other team? And in that play, we definitely did. All right, Janusz serving. I don't remember if he floats or hybrids here. Goes with the float, drops it kind of short. Good block touch, but easy cover. Oh, that was a monster swing. So Micheletto gets blocked here by Kaczmarek, but they cover it. Spertili puts it high for Zenger, the libero, to set. Let's see. Look at that block. That is a pretty gnarly block from us. But in general, on a 3-man block, you want to take the hitter's line, especially on someone like Micheletto, a lefty, who could snap it down that line. I mean, he didn't really snap this, he hit it pretty hard. But I think if we were to go back on this play, we would like to take one more ball here, block that line, and maybe Elvis there can get the tip, because he's up there for tip, but Micheletto clearly does not tip that ball. So perfect formation on the triple block, just we need to shift that over to the right a little bit in general to take that line. All right, set point for Trento, 24-23, Lisinach in the net. We'll take it. Śliwka serving, 24 all. 3rd set, remember we're up 2-0. Woo, nice, another lefty 5-5. What? That was an insane cover. Look at that crowd. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it again. Wait, first of all, look at this block. Beautiful block by us. Look at this cover. Oh, that was insane. That is amazing. I love to see that. And then Seminuk gets this ball. David does a weird hop thing. David trying to block, trying to block something there. And then Seminuk, another high ball, high hands, puts it away. All right, now it's a match point for us, 25-24. Shlivka serving again. What happens? Puts the float in. Perfect pass. Pipe. Puts it away. Oh, that was some pretty good help here by Kaczmarek. Look, they set the pipe. David commits on the middle, but Łukasz comes in flying, trying to help, and actually gets in the right spot. He just doesn't quite get over. It hits the net. It sneaks through, and they get that point. But overall, I like that help by him. Nice job, Łukasz. Lavia serving, floater jump. Woo! Yes, I'm very relieved watching that. Let's see this again. Ball comes. So you can see I was just a little bit earlier on that ball, and I created that angle just a little bit earlier, kept it simple, tried to bring it a little bit more into my midline, shoulders over. Okay. And David just doing what he does best, getting up early and putting the ball away. Match point number 2, 26-25. David puts it in, just wanting us to play. We have a swing here. Oh, I think that was his only error in the entire match from spiking. But I want to see how we got this touch here. Okay, so this was a call again. Seminuk in position 4. He wasn't going to block the D ball on Lavia, but he went up with the middle. We got a beautiful touch here. Great transition. I thought it was over here, but he just cut it off a little bit, trying to avoid that monster block. His only error of the match, I think. All right, Micheletto serving. Lefty in the net. You can see how much spin that has. It just creates so much pressure, and it's just a different angle that you normally see out of most servers. All right, Kaczmarek. Match point number 3, 27-26. Out. Ah, he went for it. He went for it. I don't mind it. 27-all. Podrashkinen serving. Puts it in. Okay, took care of it, Erik. Seminuk with that tip. So this is a volleyball play that is getting increasingly more popular in the world of volleyball, just the power tip, because people are so dug in the back row, getting deeper and deeper, trying to dig these hard driven spikes, that tips are working more and more. And you're gonna see them a lot in the Polish league, the Italian league, the French league, just trying to create a different kind of pressure for diggers to see. So you can see Seminuk goes up here, Spertoli reaches out to his right just a little bit, opening up that seam, and Seminuk just power tips it right to the middle. You basically can't just stand there in the middle of the court trying to dig that ball, because you're gonna get blown up in the face by a hard spike. So it's a pretty good play if you can just power tip that right to the middle. All right, Seminuk, match point number 1, 2, 4. Puts it in, weird pass. Oh, I remember being really mad at this because that was a weird pass. And then look, we called off, Reno number 4 calls off, which in hindsight, I'm not mad at. I'm mad that I didn't make the adjustment in time. I don't think this call was bad, although Kaczmarek can pretty much rip any ball. I think me and Seminuk need to move up and more into the court trying to defend that ball. I don't mind this early call, except that Kaczmarek's really strong and powerful. But you can see Seminuk and I don't really adjust to that call, even though it was pretty early. So in general, if the block comes off, you want to move up and into the court to try to defend those balls. And we didn't do that. And I get mad and am very dramatic, even though I shouldn't have been. All right, Spertoli, he was serving really well earlier. Another, that's just nasty. That is a nasty volleyball play, because look at this serve. Such a nice serve. Semin puts it on the money, pipe. They even try to get people up and he just puts it away. That's insane. I don't have any words for that. All right, Reno serving. 5th match point, 29-28. Does he float or jump? Jumps, puts it out, but he went for the aggressive one. Kaczmarek serving, 29-all. Did take a little step left there. Fights it off, high ball, Olek. Oh my gosh. Got that touch. Look at this block. That is a 6'10" middle and a 7-foot lefty opposite / outside Micheletto. And Oleg, I don't think he was aiming for the court. He was just aiming for that block and got a touch. That's such a beautiful swing. He's on the smaller side at 6'5". Oleg, are you 6'5"? And went up against that block and just hit it straight off that block. Such a nice play. Janusz, match point number 6, I think. Float. Uh-oh, boom. Uh-oh. So we went with the middles here. You can see with the middle and the setter. Went back. No chance for us to dig that. But I do like how we kind of collapsed there in hopes of just getting hit with the ball and getting it up. 30-all, Lisinac serving. He missed the last one, I believe. And into the net again. Oh, Erik, you're so dramatic in this set right now. Match point number 7, Śliwka serving again. This is where we started our match point run 6 rotations ago, so that was a long time ago. 31-30. Puts it on, hits the net, out of system, high ball. Let's see this block. So you can see we don't necessarily take line there, but based on his angle of approach and where that set is, maybe we were taking line. I just can't tell by this angle, but that is a very nice block. Good block touch. Śliwka rotates to the corner. High ball to Semeniuk and off the hands for the win. Let's see this defensive move by Oleg. So he sees this angle of approach and moves right into that corner. It's such a nice play by him. Knowing that on a lefty inside ball, it's pretty hard for them to turn their wrist away and hit that line. Instead, he goes high and into that corner. And Śliwka makes that move. Beautiful dig, high ball to Semeniuk. Good block by Trento there, look how high they are. But he goes high hands into the corner for the win, 3-0 for the 2022 CEV Champions League gold medal. All right guys, what a match, what an exciting game to watch, to relive, to feel those emotions again. I was sweating at the end of that. Definitely a career highlight. I do think that in terms of professional volleyball, this tournament is the biggest thing that you can win. And overall, including the national team, I think it's the 3rd biggest thing that you can win after the Olympics and the World Championships. So again, for me, a career highlight. I feel so lucky and blessed to be a part of this team, a part of that moment, and to be able to win that championship. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you learned a little bit. I know that I did. I am so excited to be back on YouTube, reacting to more volleyball videos. I'm gonna be watching so many matches from this past summer with the national teams, and also moving forward in this club season from all over the world. I am so excited to be watching more volleyball with you. But as usual, get out, play some volleyball if you can, have some fun, and I'll see you all soon. Peace.